Rightio. So we had a chat this morning about how do we generate this control line Setout table, and we'll just run through that now. So if we go to the file, so it's this drawing here. Um, we're looking at, the big one here is the drain. So let's just grab that alignment. So here's the alignment, MCD1. You could certainly go up the geometry editor and start getting data out of here, but that's probably not that great. Easy way to do it, well, the way I think we should do it, um, Home, Project Explorer. So you roll in there, and you've got all sorts of options up here about creating alignments. So let's go into the alignments here, and then if you look down here, each alignment is here. So this is MCA 0, MCB0 will be there somewhere, I just can't see it at the moment. There's MCB0, really basic one. And we're looking at MCD1. And if we look down here, there's all sorts of information we can get. But if we go down to alignment entities, you can see I've got start chainage, start easting, start northing, end chainage, end easting, end northing, etc., etc. So all that there looks exactly the same as, the titles up here. And that's not by mistake or chance. Essentially, you can have lots of data down here, but if you go down to is it preferences or layout? It's in here, the layout options. You can see here, if I just drag that down, there's lots of things that haven't been ticked on. I've just picked the ones that I want, and you can see those here. I left entity, index, and type. Don't really need those. But these start, chainage, end change, they're all there. Now, the parameter name is sitting over here. Now, I've just changed the column label name so the text matches what I want to put in my table. So, whilst the start direction, that's what it's called bearing here. But I could call this easily, I could call this, cats, whatever I wanted to call it. So this is where you make your title names. So I'll get out of there. No, don't want to do that. And then hopefully if I come back down here again into entities, I did change that, you idiot. Right, let's just go fix it. Cats. Bearing. Okay. And so now, alignment entities, that should look exactly the same as that there. So to get that data out, it really is quite as simple as, Control A to pick it all up, copy to clipboard, go over here, find Excel, turn it on, paste that there, and you can see if I just snip those bits off the end there and expand that out, there's the data I want. And now at this stage, you could go in here and you could change, how this sets up, how many decimal points, whatever you want. That's all really easy to do. But that really should, let's just see if we can check it out, should look pretty much the same as this. Zoom down there. Hey, not quite what I wanted to do. Drag that across. So start easting, 10.280.0366. Okay, so here I've rounded it up. It's rounded up to 0.37. So I've done a bit of a rounding job there. Same down here, end eastings. I've rounded that down. So anyway, that's the way I would go about it. Obviously, once you've got it in this format here, you can just import that, do a data link, go back over to here again, close that. You can go into annotate, uh, link some data to there and make your table. So that is it.